Hello everyone, this is Matt Menifee and this is my final update for the project. So this week I decided to go back and try to complete some LSTM model forecasts, multi-step forecast instead of just a single step. So I decided to try out a 30-day forecast and see how that would that model would perform. And then maybe compare it next to the ARIMA model that I had completed last week. So let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, so this week, again, just for the final focus for this particular project, it was a LSTM multi-step forecasting. So again, I went to try to project maybe a 30-day forecast for each stock position using the LSTM models. And then I'll show you the results. So these are the models that I created for this week. I used pretty similar models to what I had created before. These were just LSTM models. I did add a couple of dropout layers to see if that would increase accuracy, and I played around with those quite a bit. So these are the models. I have a model for Duke Energy, for Southwest Airlines, JP Morgan Chase, and Cisco Systems, and they're all pretty much, they are all exactly the same. So these were the initial predictions, and they were actually really disappointing. These particular models, I must have skipped a step or something in the initial predictions because they were all over the place. The closest one was with Southwest Airlines, and it did actually do an okay job, but the root mean squared error of the predictions was still fairly high. It was about 5, where the other ones like Cisco Systems were all in like 30 and 25, and you'll see that in just a little bit. But these performed pretty poorly, and so they would need to do some more tuning to try to figure out what was going on with that particular model. So here are the 30-day forecasts again for each of these models. The first one here did okay with, it could possibly happen, but for the other two, like JP Morgan Chase and Duke down here, I definitely don't see that happening. This one right here was Duke, and this one right here was JP Morgan Chase. Cisco Systems and Southwest Airlines seem to be fairly close, but again, I couldn't trust them because due to the root mean squared error being so high with these particular models, I wouldn't trust these particular forecasts. So in this particular week, I would have to say that if I were going to move forward with a model to use to classify these stocks, I would probably use or stick with the ARIMA model because I could do a 30-day forecast that would be a little bit more accurate. The ARIMA model just performed at a much lower root mean squared error than both of these, or all of these LSTM models. So these 30-day forecasts here, I wouldn't trust. And it could just be that I need to tune the model, possibly skipped a step somewhere in the pre-processing for these, and I may need to just go back and check that. But for this particular case, I would use the ARIMA model paired with the sentiment analysis to tell me if these particular stocks would be a buy or a sell. So yeah, that's week 5, and I hope everybody has a great presentation next week. Thanks very much.